Hello and welcome to my channel Being You Now. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for the Aries collective focusing on the North Node. So whilst I do that, I'm going to moisturize my hands because this is going to be quite a, by the way, if you'd like to order any organic body oil, face oil, um, email me. So I'm just going to explain why this North Node is so important. So the North Node is currently in Taurus and it's moving into Aries on the 17th of July. And it is going to stay there till the 11th of January 2025. So it's going to be here for 18-month period. And that's a significantly long period of time. So the way I have been guided to do this reading is I will be starting off with some overall themes and then using this particular deck that I've been guided to use. I'm also then going to do a Celtic cross because we are looking at an 18-month period to really identify what are the areas that might come up and where you need to just have your focus or have it at the back of your mind should things come up. The other thing that I want to talk about regarding the North Node is I'm just going to explain and get into it, is that the North Node moving into Aries is all about independence, action. It's about this whole, so a lot of you in the next 18 months, or you've already started to feel this energy of being entrepreneurial. But collectively, for everybody, because the North Node is going to be in Aries, there will be a lot of new businesses starting, new structures building. There will be a lot of new things happening over this next 18 months because Aries is all about action. Aries is all about, if you think about the Emperor and if you think about the King of Wands energy, it's all about entrepreneurship. It's about businesses. It's about creativity. It's about taking action. So that's what this is going to really focus on. Now, whilst the North Node is entering into Aries, the South Node is going into Libra. So what this means is Aries is the sign of me, which is the first house. Libra is the sign of we, which is all about relationships, which is the seventh house. So let's just take a little quick trip back to memory lane. The last time Aries was in North Node was back in December 2004 and until 2006. So think about what happened in your life in December 2004 and if you think about 2006. I know for me, I went through a major relationship change. I moved countries in 2004. I also went through a divorce in 2004 and I also not in 2004. I went through a divorce in that period and I also started a new job. So many things happened in that 18-month period. So, if you have been around during that time, think about what was major that happened in your life. We're not trying to really be focused on the past, but I am sharing this because it will give you let you know how important or significant having the North Node in Aries could be for our sign. So if you're new to my world, I do Aries readings daily. I do multiple readings a day. So hit the notification bell if you haven't. And if a reading is not your style, not your vibe, just head to the videos tab. There are tons of other readings that might be more applicable and suitable for your current situation. And thank you for all your likes, subscribes, comments, shares. Truly, it means the world to me. It has allowed me to keep going with the channel. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your donations, subscriptions, shares, all the love. Thank you. Thank you. And if you'd like to connect with me on TikTok, Instagram, or donate to my channel, book a private reading, all the information is in the description box. All right, so let's move to, I pre-shuffled all of these cards because I was in meditation and it was interesting. I didn't really think that this deck was going to be the contender for this reading, but here we are. So what does Aries need to know about this 18-month period when we are in the North Node? Aries is in the North Node. I mean, I don't know about you, share in comments, but I feel like we've gone through so much from planetary and like there's just been, I think these are the cards that want to fall out as the overall theme, and then I'll see, because we will do the Celtic cross. So we have 3 cards here. You can't make this stuff up. Like, seriously, you cannot make this stuff up. We start the reading with the King of Wands. There is no joke about the overall theme for the next 18 months. And then we have the Six of Pentacles, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this, as I said, it's all about entrepreneurship. So some of you may be starting new businesses, thinking to start new businesses or ventures, or even just start something which will end up bringing you abundance. It's all about taking action. If I look at these three cards with the King of Wands starting the reading right here, Guardian of Action. So Guardian in this deck is the King. King of Actions is the King of Wands. So here it is saying it's time for you to step up and be a leader. There you go. Your natural leadership skills are being called into action. Did I not just say that at the start? This is your moment in the sun. So move into the light and shine for all to see. This card is also about a person who has charisma, is inspiring, enjoys a challenge, and loves the spotlight. So if you are wanting to do something that brings, puts you in the spotlight, whether it's, you want to be a teacher, start your own YouTube channel, or go viral on TikTok, Instagram, or have a following, become a mentor or coach, or do something in a space where you lead others, or you helping others in some capacity. It doesn't always have to be that you have to be in spotlight or limelight. You can be doing work in your own unique way, but it's about taking action. It's about using your skills. Aries, you're already really good at taking action. We are known for our drive, our ability to do the things before we think about it. So this is the time where this momentum is going to be amplified, being the North Node being in Aries. So it's about shining. It's about shining your light. It's not about playing small and hiding. Those days are gone. That's what this is saying to me. Then we have the Six of Abundance, which is in the center, which is the Six of Pentacles. Heaven opens its loving arms and pours abundance onto you. An unexpected gift is on its way. Accept it with gratitude and humility, knowing that you have a chance to return the generosity by giving to others in the future. Consider volunteering for a charitable organization. This card to me is saying it's about the balance of giving and receiving. So it's a little bit like this channel. I have this channel going. If people donate, they donate. That money comes straight to me. If and when my channel monetizes and YouTube pays me, that will be when it will be. But at the moment, it's all me giving my time, energy, and effort, for something that I love, something that I'm passionate about. I'm not saying that you go and start and do the same thing, but what I'm saying is this is an example. So maybe you are passionate about something and the money will come. It may not come immediately. So I'm using that example to demonstrate to you that the money and abundance will flow. But if you follow your passion, your creativity, then the abundance will be gifted to you, is what it's saying. The other thing with the abundance, with the Six of Pentacles card, I know this is a pentacle energy, but I do want to say that just be careful of be about balancing your time and energy. So abundance is one thing. The other thing that is physical is time. So how are you using your time? What are you doing with your time is a very important and specific message in the next 18 months. I mean, if you're only scrolling through all the social media and watching and consuming all other people's content and not putting it into action, which is what this is saying, then you really need to ask yourself, why are you consuming all that information if you're not going to do something about it? So just a very strong message for somebody that, it's okay to take the guidance, but are you going to then make changes in your life? That's the ultimate question. Only you can answer that. Helper of abundance. So I really like that. This is the Knight of Pentacles. So whatever you're going to build over this next 18 months, it's going to grow and prosper. It will have long-term security and stability for you and your family and your loved ones. Whether it is in the context of house, home, remember, South Node is going into Libra, which is the 7th house of relationships. So anything that you invest in, relationship, house, money, it's going to grow. This is the Knight of Pentacles. So that's what, you may not see immediate results because the Knight of Pentacles is not the fastest moving knight, but over time, one day you'll wake up and you'll be like, oh my God, I've gone viral. I've got 1 million views, or Oh my goodness, I've hit 100,000 subscribers on my channel. Wow, that is going to be so epic and amazing when that happens to my channel. I've got the biggest smile that you can't see, but I hope you can hear in the tone of my voice. Anyway, this card is saying, although you have a lot to do, it's important that you get organized first. Once planning is complete, you can roll up your sleeves and get to work. Your guardian angels surround you and are ready to help out. This card also indicates a very loving, kind, and loyal friend, someone who has a big heart, quick wit, and endless patience. This person could be you. So maybe there's somebody, some of you might be working in a partnership, could be somebody around you. What I love is these three cards. I mean, I was guided to do a Celtic cross, so I will, because it's a very significant time for Aries. But look at that. There's abundance, abundance, and so basically, in a nutshell, take action. Abundance, abundance will follow, and it will keep growing. That's basically what these three cards are saying. Okay, so I'm going to now do your Celtic cross. Might have to move that. You won't believe this. I have a very, very big desk, and I still feel like I'm running out of room. Okay, Spirit. So Celtic cross, what does Aries need to know for this 18-month period? Wow, these cards want to all pop out. I don't know how many there are. So two more cards, please. One more, please. One more. One more card, please. One more. Just one more card, Spirit. Just the final outcome. What's the final outcome for Aries? What's the final outcome? Okay. More than one card wants to come out for final outcome. It is 18 months. So I will be pulling some other Oracle decks at the end, by the way. So cards from Oracle decks. So stay till the end. It is going to be a much more comprehensive reading, a slightly different style to normal, but if you've been on my channel, you'll know that lately everything is changing and it is for the best. So the first card, this is where Aries, where you are right now. So in the heart of the matter, I see you seeking truths. You want some truths about you, where you're heading, where you are in life, where you're going, what's coming. This is the energy and vibe I'm picking up with the Page of Swords, because the Page of Swords, it's about energy, about knowing, about discovering, and really knowing deep down, what is this message? Why are you here? What is your purpose? And it's very, very interesting and apt that it's appeared in this reading, because this is all about the next 18 months, right? And this is all about the North Node. So I really love that the Page of Swords has appeared there, because this is about truths of self, truths of who you are. So what is in your chart? Oh my goodness, you can't make this stuff. You cannot, I cannot make this stuff up. I shuffle the cards in front of you, and here is the Wheel of Fortune, right? Card number 2, which is what is blocking you. What is blocking you is your ability, essentially, to move forward. The moment you complete the Wheel of Fortune, whilst it's a card of abundance and prosperity, one thing I do want to say is the Wheel of Fortune is one of the most abundant cards in the deck, right? It is about prosperity, it's about success, it's about finances, wealth, all the things. The thing with the Wheel of Fortune is that it can spin in any direction. It can go forward and change your trajectory and where you are, or it could go backwards, or it could, it could just keep spinning on its own axis and go nowhere in no man's land. So for the Wheel of Fortune to bring you what it needs to bring you, or what you're desiring, is you need to jump off that bandwagon of being stuck. You really need to, with this in the challenge position, someone needs to hear this truth, and I'm just going to say it. You really need to embrace change. You really need, if you keep getting the same results, doing the same things, of course, something needs to change, right? That's just goes without saying. But sometimes we need this reminder. If you want to change, then you need to do something about it. You can't keep doing the same thing expecting a different result, because why haven't things changed until now? Because you haven't done anything different. That's the reality. All right, so what are you thinking of consciously? Yeah, consciously you all want happy house, home, family, unity, success, abundance, prosperity. This is the ultimate This is your goal. This is your vision. This is where you want to be. But what is blocking you? But the good thing is the wheel of fortune blocking you is actually not a bad thing, because this is what you're desiring. All you need to do is get out of stuck mode, embrace change, embrace newness, and you're going to get there. So I actually really like that. So yeah, I mean, I didn't even see this card. You saw it was the other way. Death. Something needs, parts of the past or you needs to die. When I say that parts of you, I'm not saying physical. I'm talking about the way of thinking, the way of being. You know, it's like saying I'm not going to embrace Wi-Fi. Now, can you imagine, we were still living without Wi-Fi, but can you now see embracing Wi-Fi has made it so much better for all of us? Like, we have access to internet, we can speak to our family, we can watch this wherever we are. We don't have to be chained to a big old brick computer. You know, so I'm just using that as an example. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I like to use examples because sometimes it gets the message home, you know. I know for me it works. So, past influence. So this is about, when I see the King of Cups in past influence, to me, this is about seeking that level of balance, contentment, that emotional, deep emotional fulfillment. So a lot of you are seeking that. A lot of you want to feel fulfilled at, not just like, not just say, for example, you're doing 9 to 5 job. Yeah, that could be paying the bills. You could be having great abundance, all the things, but you want to do something more. Maybe you want to make a bigger impact on the planet. You know, maybe you want, that is why you have a passion. Maybe you like doing tarot readings, or maybe you're a spiritual person. Maybe you're a healer. So this is about doing things that also give you emotional fulfillment. So what is approaching you? I mean, did I not start the reading with entrepreneurship, North Node in Aries, all about taking action, all about being inspired, using your creativity? So with this being in the position that it is approaching influence, some of you may be multiplying, could be multiplying your income for sure, but juggling multiple jobs, could be juggling 2 jobs, your side hustle and your full-time gig. Or maybe you are juggling travel. I see some people may have to travel with work, and juggling family life with travel and work commitments in the next 18 months. Remember that South Node is going into Libra, so there will be impact in relationships. So maybe this is all about, how do you keep, remember, you can't make this stuff up. Here we had the 6. Did I not say when we were talking about the 6 of Pentacles that you will really need to make sure that you're balancing? It's not just finances, but your energy and your time. How are you balancing that? So there will be that coming through in the next 18 months. So be careful of that. Make sure you make time for self-care, rest, and recovery. So what is your inner resource here? You're looking out into the world. The world is your oyster. With the world here, and the 2 of Wands. Two of Wands is all about planning, preparation. So now is the time to start the planning preparation if you haven't already. But I also see a lot of you have started to almost plant little seeds scattered. It's about bringing it together and gaining that momentum and putting it into action, because the King of Wands, that's what it was all about at the start of the reading. This is how people see you. I mean, oh my God, like, I love the fact that it's affirming the 3 cards that popped up in the overall theme. Watch the beginning if you haven't already. This is about shining bright. It was clearly articulated and said in clear words, simple words, that as a King of Wands, you're charismatic. You are the leader. You enjoy a challenge. So this is about healing the past. So definitely healing this energy. And it's about moving forward. It's about, how do you get to this, essentially. That's what you want. That is what you want. It's about healing whatever's blocking the wheel of fortune, so you can shine bright and have a wish fulfillment, which is everything that you desire, which is this right here. So that's this. This is such a powerful reading. So powerful right here. trying to get this to stay still for a bit. So people see you as shining bright, Aries. You are unstoppable. You really are unstoppable. It's time to shine. So your hopes and fears, any like, could we, this is like, it's all self-imposed. It's all illusions. It's all in the mind. Get some help with belief systems reprogramming. I help a lot of people with that. Email me if this is something you desire. It doesn't serve anybody, and it especially doesn't serve you, because when you don't go through your own programming and stuff that's holding you back, it's very difficult to move forward. It's very, very difficult, and I know this. So what's the outcome? The outcome is enlightenment, hangman, offer of love. So some of you might be getting a new love offer, or offer of some sort that makes your heart and soul sing. And the Queen of Cups. I mean, we have the King and the Queen of Cups in this reading. So there's definitely a divine counterpart, new love for some of you. But it's about getting enlightened and feeling that enlightenment. It's about opening yourself up so that you can open yourself up to this offer of love that is going towards the Queen of Cups, as you can see here. So let me just put that there. I also want to show you this, because we have the King of Cups that was in your reading. So you've got now the Knight of Cups, King of Cups, and Queen of Cups, divine counterpart. So some of you, you are attracting that love of your life. In the next 18 months, this offer of love is coming towards you. It's about being ready. It's about knowing. It's about closing off cycles and patterns that no longer serve you. That's what this is all about. Okay, so I'm going to be pulling some tea leaves. I have cleansed that. Please do hit the like, subscribe button if you haven't already. Your likes, your comments, your shares helps me to get this message out there. It doesn't cost you anything. It's literally a click of a button, but it helps me with the algorithms, because that's something I cannot control with YouTube. And yeah, thank you. I appreciate all of you. Like, seriously, sometimes I cannot believe this is my life, that every morning I wake up and I can't wait to do readings for you all, you know, and connect with you all and hear overnight what people from different time zones have watched these videos, past videos, and what they have to say, and connect with me. It's just, oh, that's a lot. I'll see if there's any. Now, key. Oh my God, successful outcome to your problems. Love it. Maybe this is why the wheel needs to move. Oh my God, like, oh my goodness. Time to act. It's the same cards, different decks. I love when this happens in readings, because you can see they're all different decks. Confirming. Fear, worry, tense situation. So be careful, especially when you're juggling. The Two of Pentacles vibe. Balance is going to be very important. Young woman, dealings or relationship with young woman for somebody. Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. So next 18 months can be highly spiritual for somebody. Bow, you are highly thought of. Aries, this is the star energy. This is the King of Wands energy coming up again. Bell, announcement. So there's some form of announcement. Could be a new relationship with the divine counterpart, King and Queen. But it could also be announcement of a new business, a creative venture. Take what resonates for you. Now I'm going to go into the abundance deck. No more complaining. Only one card wanted to pop out, but it made itself known. Complaints are affirming of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch the positive affirmations blossom into reality. Again, this is that Eight of Swords energy, isn't it? It's about getting out of that scarcity mindset, lack mindset, and focusing on gratitude. So gratitude will be very big in the next 18 months, but it's also about being assertive and confidence. All of that is the King of Wands. It's basically, this whole reading is saying, Aries, be the emperor. Like, seriously, be the emperor, step in your power. The Wheel of Fortune is going to take you to spaces, places beyond your imagination with the star card. So Now I'm going to finish this reading with a yes, no. So take a deep inhalation and exhale. Release it all out. Now think of a question and hold the intention of the question as I shuffle. And let's see what does the universe want you to know. Two cards wanted to pop out. So the first card is in the near future. So this to me says yes. If your question was about timing, so it's not saying right away immediately, but in the near future. So this is an 18-month style of reading because of how long North Node is going to be in our sign. And if you asked a very specific, very, very specific question, which just was like pure yes or no, the answer at the moment is no. Now, when you look at this no, one thing I do want to say is sometimes it also depends on how you phrase the question. So the yes, no questions, it's very important how you phrase it. It may mean no as to right this moment, this week, could be even this up to this minute, depending on how you phrase the question. So Aries, this was your reading. Thank you for each and every one of you. Like seriously, your donations, they come straight to me. So I do appreciate all your donations. All of you connecting with me on Instagram and TikTok and even here. Um, the reason why it helps me so much is because it comes to me and I can buy new decks. I can basically serve you even better with more tools of divination. Um, and when I go viral and have 100,000 subscribers or whatever it is, and this that will be just so epic. Anyway, that's on my vision. I'm holding that vision one day at a time. But thank you for your likes, subscribes, comments. Everything matters. Yesterday I was watching I'll finish this quick story. Yesterday I was watching this spiritual series, and in that series, this man, a lady who was not that well off, basically gave all her day's takings to donate to this particular cause that she really believed in. And the institution she was donating to said, "Oh, that money is not enough. Take it away. It's not going to make a difference." Anyway, the way the TV series and the spiritual teaching unfolded was that in the end, it was that money that she gave that tipped the scales into balance. So why am I sharing this? Because we did have the Six of Pentacles card, but also about balance. We should never underestimate, like I never ever take for granted every single like, every single comment, every single subscriber. Of course, I do it with all my heart and soul. So I also want to make sure that this community is clean, high vibe, for everyone's highest and best good, and that's the intention. And every now and again, there are those trolls or naysayers or people that want to mess with you and your vibe. I just let them exit, block them, ciao ciao, whatever. So there are options. It's not nice, but it's equally no one deserves that. So um in this 18-month period, I wish you all the success, all the abundance. The wheel of fortune is there, the four of wands is here, the king and queen of cups, you king of wands, like it's all here. You are shining bright like a star. Go get it, Aries. You've got this, and I will see you next time.